Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to recreate this cotton candy springtime look. I am wearing a wig, and when I put this wig on, it really inspired me to pick out colors like this. I normally don't wear colors like this every day, and I know some of you probably don't either, but since springtime is right around the corner, I thought this would be the perfect time to show you guys how to recreate a springtime look. And you could make this your own and use any colors that you like, but lately I've just been very attracted to the pastel tones and just the lighter shades of makeup, lipsticks, eyeshadows, and whatnot, and I just really like this combo together. And I just wanted to show you guys how to recreate it today, so if you want to know how to get this look, please keep watching and I will show you how. First, I'm going to be priming my skin. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Hangover Primer. I use this all the time and it has easily become one of my favorite primers. So next I'm going to be trying a new foundation. This is the Milani Perfect and Conceal Foundation, and I actually had never tried this before the video, so this was kind of like a first impressions, and overall I think it's amazing. It's very full coverage for a drugstore foundation. Overall, this is just great coverage and I really like it. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the NARS Creamy Concealer, and I use the shade Vanilla. I'm just going to be applying this underneath my eyes. I also add a little bit to my forehead, my chin, and my upper lip. I just wanted to brighten these areas. And then I like to dab this out with a beauty blender. So next I'm going to be taking this Airspun powder, and it's in the shade Naturally Neutral. I'm just going to be pressing this underneath my eyes, and I also like to bake my smile lines. Those are just the little lines that you get by your mouth throughout the day when your makeup wears out. It kind of adds these little lines, and I just like to bake that area so they stay matte and they don't crease at all. So I just keep this on for maybe a few minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then I dust this off, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Mr. Right brush to dust all of that excess powder off. So next I'm going to be going into the NYX contour kit. I'm going to be taking these two grayish toned bronzers. I'm mixing them together, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheekbones. I'm also going to bring this onto my forehead as well. This is just going to warm up my complexion. For blush, I'm going to be using this blush by Mally, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks. I'm using a Morphe E4 brush, my favorite for blush, and this is just a really pretty peach tone blush. I just love peach blushes so much on myself. So next I'm going to apply highlighter. I'm using ColourPop. I think this is Lunch Money, and I'm just going to apply this to the tops of the cheekbones, and then I'm going to go back into that same palette, and I'm going to be taking this gold highlighter, which has become my favorite right now. I just love it so much, and just adding that ColourPop highlighter first adds an extra pop to everything, and it just makes it look so much more vibrant and a lot more highlighted when you add a cream base. So next I'm going to be filling in my brows with Anastasia Brow Duo, and I'm going to be using the shade Medium Brown. And you guys have seen me do my brows a billion times, but I just always do them the same. I like to have them defined and very bold, and medium brown matches my brows pretty well. I also like to use soft brown sometimes. They're very similar in tones. This one's just a little bit more grayish, and I thought it matched better with my hair in this video. So next I'm going to be setting my brows, and I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper, and I'm using it in medium to dark. So next I'm going to prime my eyelids. I'm using the Kat Von D High Voltage Primer, and I use this all the time, pretty much every day, and I feel that this is a very drying primer, but that's good for me because I feel that my eyelids are kind of oily and they just tend to get that way throughout the day, so this is definitely mattifying, and that's why I love it so much. I just like to set that with the same powder I set my face with. So for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Maya Mia palette by Anastasia, and first I'm going to go into the shade Caramel, which is a burnt orange brown shade. I'm just going to apply this in the crease and bring it forward, and I'll just keep adding in some more color as I go, just as I see fit, and to darken this up and deepen up that crease. I wanted to keep this crease very warm since we're going to be using a blue tone. So next I'm going to be taking Makeup Geek Chickadee, which is one of my favorite colors by Makeup Geek. This is basically like an orange mustard yellowy shade, I'm just going to apply this in the same place that I applied caramel. So next I'm going to be going into the Anastasia waterproof cream color, and I'm using the shade Icy Blue. I'm just going to apply this to my lid. You can pretty much use any eyeliner. A white eyeliner would work just fine, like the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. Pretty much a cream base, if it's blue or white, will work just the same, and you can use this with any color eyeliner. I just like to apply a cream base first and then go in with a color. I'm going to be using the shade Aqua from the Miami palette, and basically what I'm doing is just packing this onto the lid, and I just continue to pick up more product as I go and kind of create the shape that I want. I'm just going to do this in a very cat-like shape, kind of following the natural shape of my eyes and just straightening it out towards the end and giving it a sharp edge, because I am going to be applying some winged eyeliner in a little bit. So like I did before, I'm just taking some more of that color Aqua and packing this on to make it more intense. I take the same steps as I did before and I do it to my other eye. I just really like these waterproof cream colors because they're so pigmented and the colors are just amazing. I love these bright colors that they offer. Icy Blue was definitely my favorite though. So next I'm going to go back into caramel. I'm just going to deepen up that upper crease and add some more orange tones to it, and I think this really complements the blue. I just really like the combo together, and it's not something you typically think of pairing, but I definitely like the way it turned out. Next I'm going to be doing my